Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Так, 16-16, в 17-16 мы этот парашют вырубаем, нахуй. Everything is confidence, but even coincidence is part of fate's design. I am not losing it. I am perfectly sane. What I speak now is absolutely true, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how carefully you must die. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If only I had realized how dangerous my actions were. The future wouldn't have turned out like this. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing that button I would decide the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We are not nearly. We go about our lives obviously to a million different things that happen around us every day. Even when something. I want to tell the back, don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Don't pretend you didn't see. Pay more attention. The hand of conspiracy was always closer than you thought.
Когда мне было 18 лет, мой job interview suit.
The hand of conspiracy was always closer. The universe has a beginning, but it has no end. Привет, Мираклшка. Доброе утро. День, ладно. Stars to have a beginning, but are fucking shit. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are often the most foolish. The fish in the... Да? If they too hold wisdom, they too will be honest. It's more ridiculous for a man than for fish to live as asshole. This may also be called God's final warning to those who rebel. Steins gate. Ну и хуйня ебаная, блядь. Сука.
Hey, what are you now mumbling about? There is no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence.
I'm baking in the summer sun. Sweet slowly slides down my chin and grips onto the asphalt. Сука, еще час этой парни наши ебаные, сука, блядь.
Sweat slowly slides down my chin.
Да. Ocarine! Ersto Ocarine! A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with the inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into the enemy territory. Yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with the index finger in my ass. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is advised to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。
No,
問題ない。
I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I am about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just wanted to my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi go to the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. Nani? Organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in a surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So that's the choice of the Steins gate? El Psi Congru. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins gate. Some know it as a fate, to others it is the will of God. You could count no one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Ready Khan, which is just across the street from the train station. Здравствуйте, ребята. Очень классный стрим сегодня. Блин, мне так нравится. Долбоёбский заказ визуальной новеллы вкупе с разрывом интернета. Это так классно было. Блядь. Чтоб я сдох, нахуй. Чтоб я сдох прямо сейчас.
Schlag mich! Schlag! Und die andere Wange für dich und los! Schlag! Was willst du? Alles, ich widerstehe nicht! Schlag!
Чтоб меня убило молнией прямо сейчас. Вот это было бы классно, блядь. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
Mayuri, what did on the phone? The girl Shina Mayuri immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, only gasping for the air with my hands on my knees. Who would have through the 8-story building would be so tall. I turned to Mayuri while wiping the sweat of my brow.
Здорово. Саня, че русификатор не установишь?
Да похуй на него.
聞くな
Спасибо.
それがマユリ
Я дропаю это говно. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、
Wow,
ありが
thank
とう。
you, Ocarine.
Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both title. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me. 16 лет. Возраст согласия наступил уже у нее. So she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins gate, but now I've reconciled the earth. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference.
それより、オカリン、
Ocarine! Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarine, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Ocarine!
でも
But
昔
I
から
always
そう
called you that.
それは昔の話
That's for that was then! I have since become Huyun Kyoma,
世界中の秘密組織から狙わ
the
れる
insane mad scientist hunted by a secret organization. The world over. Mohahahaha.
だって難しくて覚えられ
But
ない
it's
し。
too hard to remember.
In any case, Huyun Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一
And
文字も合って
besides,
ないよ。
it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You weird. Hey.
Я не могу это скипать. У нас правило, ребят, что нельзя. Seize you foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected for this stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Ocarine. Come on, it sounds like that Elf Boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、岡林
So, Ocarine, can I ask you something?
In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now. So maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで
What
何
a-
が始まるの？
What are we doing here?
お前はそれも知らず
Wait,
ここまで俺につい
you
てきたの
followed me here without knowing why?
Yep.
She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのは
We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly.
Блять, кто нахуй это заказывает? Что за ебанутый нолайфер? который никогда не видел женщину, считает, что кому-то интересно видеть этот ебаный кал. Иди книгу почитай. Ты он, сука. Не игра, а блевотина.
Голос из преисподней, сказал. И он, в чем он не прав, в принципе. Доктор Накабачис! Ладно, это я говорю. Доктор Накабачис is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt. But mostly he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見
Press conference. Huh.
記者さん
But where are the reporters?
Mayuri is right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there is no one who looks like a reputable reporter or a cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabashi's moderate media presence and the fact that the claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関の
Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabashis was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggested other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss the chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だな
За что мут, братья? Давайте простим друг другу все обиды. Сегодня прощенный вторник.
Нет, Кабур, спасибо, конечно. Но твоя репутация была уничтожена сегодня полностью. Nevertheless, I am interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
You remembered something. Is it her birthday too? Hehehehe.
I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special. Алина Рин, приветик. Да не, пока не планировал, так уж вышло. Дроп примерно через 45 минут уже дроп. Вау.
前より気をつけ
Алина.
おそらくこの記者会見
Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal.
Alexander, we received your application for the green card and happy to announce that you won.
I
Please
don't
contact your
interest
local
in-
immigration
I
advocacy
don't
as soon as
interest
possible
in
so we can
US
proceed the
green
application.
card. Sorry. Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal confer. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? What happening? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We are definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we are on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude
Добрый вечер, зрители. Мы заметили, что ваш стример прекрасно знаком с английским. Чтобы достичь такого же уровня, зарегистрируйтесь на нашем сервисе. Первое занятие бесплатно по промокоду SUKPJ30.
Спасибо. No time to deal with the Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring their no trespassing signs on my way. The doctor is open. The door is open. Upon close inspection, I realized that the lock had been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's a smoke kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. An explosion! I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What? What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, but maybe there's meters tall and looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? What the Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentations? Impossible. Even that I were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff bursts onto my rooftop. They look just look just confused as I am. Please stay back, everybody.
Вы забанены в чате. Вы не можете участвовать
Каборнит,
в чате
нет,
этого
ты
канала.
полностью, ты все убил, все свое уважение к себе. И фоллоу 2018 года ничего больше не значит. Всё. Ты показал себя, ты проявил себя. Тут уже ничего не поделать. 25к на дроп, возможно, исправит ситуацию, но это не точно. И то не факт, что дроп выпадет. Короче, не надо. Мне ничего не надо от тебя. And then a woman who I assume is a staff member appears to wave his back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was the explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that.
Alexander, this is not a joke. President Trump has personally ordered you to be appointed a Gasha Gaming Minister as soon as you set foot on American soil. We look forward to seeing you, citizen.
Agasha Gaming. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the even hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading birthplace of the Japanese PC. She's gazing up on them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something happened and I have no idea what is it. Yeah, no. Don't worry. I won't do anything. Joe Parzis, the mission. El Psy Congru. After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from the forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just air-headed. What are you doing?
Well, I really want a Nupa. Just as I threw.
Mayuri pointed to a capsule machine. The sign on the front said Rainet Kakeru 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet XS Battlers. They even hold the international tournament. Upa? Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembled that elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escaped me. Through Tao. Tao. Fo. Ho. Then go for it. I can guarantee you'll get a Nupa. Fo. Huh. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
Mayushi's allowed to 100 yen coin.
Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometime. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi star. But who really cares?
So, can I borrow 10 yen?
100 yen.
Please!
She holds her hands out with a look like begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You get no money from me!
Instead,
I'll show you just how harsh life really is.
bitch. I pull out of 100 yen coin, set into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. Да, привет, ребят, еще раз. О, привет, Катюх. Давайте попробуем, ребят. Кто сказал это говно? Я не буду его никнейм называть. Он как Волан-де-Морт теперь. Let's go. While I examine the metal upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same rained machine. Oh, normal upa. He looks at my metal upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the upa. Короче, глаза слезятся, я так понимаю, да? Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. I give the creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure, Karim? That's name Huyun Kuyuma. Thank you, Karim. Is she doing it on purpose? Thank you, all of you are coming to the doctor's Nakabachi's time machine. Press conference. Yes. I hear the announcement from the floor above. Sound like they're starting. Let's go. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Let's go, Mayuri. Just a sec. I got to write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal lupa. I go in ahead. Without further ado, I'm pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters the sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. Wow. I'm Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you for your coming. Nakabachi takes to the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with the confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal lupa. She's a bit late in more ways than one, but did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are absolute 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So, this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine.
Вы не думали рассмотреть профессию профессионального ведущего на японском телевидении? У нас есть проект, который называется «Агушские чтения». Нам кажется, вы будете идеальным кандидатом на эту роль.
Смотря сколько платят. Если больше, чем все остальные, то да. Japan TV.
Дропай, игра, говно.
20 минут еще надо подождать, брат.
Донатов голосом Сани на английском языке.
Thank you. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. And he proceeds to explain his time machine design. My curiosity quickly turns to a disappointment, then anger. Doctor! Myro silenced Nakabachi's and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell I am? Someone who knows you for a proud, that's who. You stole your fairy from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor? Someone threw this man out. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your fuck up, you little pest! Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quiet confidence, and it's an official here to throw me out. I turn around to glare down. Unhand me, you! Huh? Wow, pizza. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
Huh? We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makiza Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me in a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives a Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about an 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from the American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Блять, я заебался уже это читать. Girl genius, Makakish Kurizu. I recognize that stubborn-looking girl from the photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. Okay. What business? Что за business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expressions. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not stuff, and there is no way that the Makish Kurizu would be working. Я больше не хочу читать, я заебался. Мне еще 16 минут. Ну ладно, давайте. Такое ощущение, как я начинаю читать, у меня дропается интернет после этого. Ну давайте. Ладно, все-таки такие звезды, как Алина Рин у меня в чате, как Кати. Пришли посмотреть анимешниц. Давайте ради них. If there are tender... это кто говорит? Мужик? Рентара, это мужик. If there is tendrils have gotten this far, then I made a grave mistake.
ふざけてないで。ちょっと来てください。
Stop fooling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in a particular looks like he wants to rip my ass off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a brighter young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my Yuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makisha Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superior that say then?
何かって何ですか？
Саня, пожри чё не тяф, не клипай, пожалуйста. А то есть ощущение возможного отпуска.
Не понял. Да, мне похуй. А почему? What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely. Блять, как это читается? А за что отпуск-то? Я же вроде ничего не говорил такого. Я играю в какое-то говно анимешное. Из-за этого? Shut your fuck up, you little pest! Что? Поздравляю со 100к фолловами. Ты меня уже год поздравляешь, Акулубот, по-моему. A beautiful legend unmatched in a cruelty. My heart beats in acceleration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What with the organization stuff? Instead of answering, I'll take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yeah, it's Makisha Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to. Так, еще 11 минут. Kurishu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have the time to react. What are you doing? Your phone's off. Who were they talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. She's trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. There's no ordinary phone. It's designed to activate the moment it leaves my hand. Мухахаха. Блять, что с ним нахуй? Ебланом этим. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. View, that was close. Huh? So you talk to yourself? Goo! This is bad. Ordinary methods. I don't work on Makish Kuris and a genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one who's psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisha steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. 9 minutes. Nonsense. This is the first time we met. I was with Mayuri and Upatoy 15 minutes ago. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? Она трап? В смысле, это ловушка? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying in a second. Huh? Why? Why have you met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. I don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show you slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. I know how to. Do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist after all. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Farewell. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Damn the organization, they must be serious if they're sending the agents like her. I ran all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makisha Kurisu, no tailing me.
Dear children, this is Сру. В рот хер, это брат. В хере в рот хер. И вот слово дурачка. Лангогагня. Лангогагля, блядь.
I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My missions was I attend to the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabichi research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there is no real point in going back. 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes of this fucking shit аниме ебланское дерьмо. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now. What is it? Damn! I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I'll take out my phone, I turn it on, and it rings just as I do. Huh? Nani? An email? It's not just a regular email. There is a video attached, and it's from an unknown address. I opened the video file with someone. Осуждаю. Huh? There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some sort of Makisha Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise in some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book.
Mayuri, なぜ出ない?
Damn it, Mayuri. Why won't you pick up? Предлагаю 2 минуты просто дозваниваться.
What are you talking about?
Сколько клипов ты наделал уже? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with the Makish Kurizu again. Huh? Wait, don't tell me! Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Damn you! Is that how the organization operates? Living without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's looked like a little sister to me. And There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never known if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Huyuin Kyuma. I have to go back for her. The thoughts of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. Все. Фух, слава богу, это кончилось. Сейчас чтение на английском, может быть, пойдут на пользу мне в дальнейшем, может, я окажусь где-нибудь в путешествии, да, и скажу: Майюри Курижу, блядь, нахуй, врата Штейна, ёпта. Японец, здорово, брат. Ты смотрел это аниме? Я знаю все о нем. Весь час визуальной новеллы.